All right, welcome to another episode of ATS Truckin', our series Exploring Washington State, episode number 2. In episode 1, we went from Seattle to Port Angeles. We are doing trucking jobs. We don't own a truck yet. We have our starter garage in Washington and Seattle. So we're going to explore all of Washington State before we move on to our next state after that, until we do all the states that are all available in the DLCs. We'll go to Washington, then Oregon. Hopefully by the time we get done with those, they'll have been finished the California rework and released it, so we'll explore that. If not, we might wait and skip around it and go to maybe a different state and come back to it once it's been upgraded, because then we can show off what's in California, and that would be much cooler than going back for a revisit. But we'll see how that works out. Alright, let us go ahead and select a job here. Let's see where we're gonna go. We could take Port Angeles to Tacoma. That way we can explore Tacoma. That'll work. That's 150 miles for 5,000. Might as well try to get this whole corner of Washington State done. So we'll take that job. Port Angeles to Tacoma. Alright, let's get this load going. This is a funky looking trailer. Oh yeah, put in gear. Turn on our headlights. Pretty cool looking truck. Better start turning. It's a Volvo. Leave here, go to the right. I actually had to delete. I had this mission before and I messed up, and I went to the left when I came out. Didn't realize that it was one way until after I went backwards, and yeah, so had to cancel that. Put me in debt, so I had to load the save game. And luckily I got the same job now again. Press the I button to change internals. I can go, okay, that's good to know. So we can go 775 miles before we hit empty. This truck has over 200,000 miles on it. What does it say? 207,000. Ace Hardware. Radio Shack. That company's no longer around. There's an IHOP. I grew up with Radio Shack. My first computer was a Radio Shack. I got mail. Yeah, my first computer was a Radio Shack Candy Corporation branded colored computer 2 with a 64 kilobytes of RAM. I had a external floppy drive I plugged into it so I could save stuff, play games. Had I think a 2400 baud modem, might have been 1200. Did dial up to BBS's. those were the days. That was my first computer. Then I didn't get my next computer until actually Windows 95 came out. So I never actually really touched Windows 3.1. The only time I experienced that was after I was already using Windows 95 for a year or so, and I went to community college and they were still running 3.1 on their computers. And now we're up to Windows 11. Which has been good. Windows 10 was good. Windows 7 was good. Windows 8 was alright. Windows Vista was a mess. But we're not here to talk about whoa, 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 whoa. Why are you stopping, dude? Horn. Stop for no reason, man. Crazy AI, you gotta watch out for that. Totally forgot what I was talking about. Yeah, I think Windows, but yeah, that's enough Windows talk. It's just showing my age anyway. Yeah, I forget how pretty Washington State is. State I was born in, and I barely know it because whoa, 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 whoa. That was a legitimate stop, buddy. But when I lived here, I was too young, and I did visit at least in the western part of the state. When I was in Montana, we drove to Washington State, to a little town that's a tourist area, but everything is all Bavarian German themed. It's pretty cool. It was very authentic looking. That I know from being in Germany in my youth. Traveled there many times because my mother, she's German. But even then, said before my father was in the military, so ended up living in Germany for a while when I was really young. Those were cool. Germany's a very beautiful country. My grandparents lived. They were lived near the Black Forest. So we used to, as kids, we'd go hiking in the Black Forest. See all these hunting towers and stuff like that. We'd climb up the hunting towers. Find all kinds of wild raspberries, blackberries, blueberries. Be out munching those while we were hiking. It was some good times. Nice trails. This guy in front of me is trying to keep me honest with the speed. If I was really crazy, I'd just say, heck with it, I'd floor it and I'd drive into oncoming traffic to go around them. I've done that. especially when I had the mod that gave me a 1,250 horsepower engine. Yeah, that thing was fast. Even with a load, it was fast. Without a load, it was super fast. I also had one mod that had a 2,500 horsepower engine. Ended up not using that. Got rid of that one because 2,500 horsepower was way too much. But I haven't used those. Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Whew! Thank you. He stopped. That would have been my fault. If he would have hit me, it would have been my fault. Because I was flying. That's why I need World of Trucks. Just limit my speed. Though I don't think that would have saved me either. Because I would have been doing 65 and that was still too fast. Hey, we're cruising now. We got up to 70. I haven't got to drive like this in a long time. Looks like we're getting off here. No, it just curves. Okay, gotcha. Let's cut that power some. I don't want to go too fast with this big old truck. I have tipped a few trucks. It sucks, especially when you don't have no money. And just like my other profile, we are not hiring any drivers. So all the money we earned, we'll take loans out to buy, purchase our trucks and garages until we get our level up and we can pay for it in cash. Man, I am not used to being able to do 85. Wow. That's awesome. Just because I kind of shouldn't, but you know, hey. I'd rather live vicariously through a video game than in real life. There's a truck dealership up ahead too. We won't be stopping for that. We did level up on that at the end of the, that was dangerous. At the end of the last episode, we spent our point in distance so we can get longer distance jobs, which will pay us more money. And if we level up on this one, we'll do the same thing. Early on, we'll put all our points into, at least the first couple points, and we'll start putting the just-in-time or the fragile deliveries, because those also pay more and give more XP. Since I want to also keep the videos around, oh darn it, got a speeding ticket. Keep the videos around 30 minutes in length. Distance doesn't really matter because we're going to look to be around 200 miles on our trips, and we're already seeing that now. So we'll probably put our points into the other things so that way we can get those leveled up and get higher pay and XP on them. Alright, so 151 miles, 3 hours and 2 minutes, and 31.9 gallons. We got $5,000 and 240 XP, 244 XP, and we did not level up. That will be for the next episode. So Thank you. Ooh, let's check that email we got. Walmart Logistics Center, Olympia. We are looking for skilled drivers with their own trucks for a large number of deliveries. We offer competitive rates up to $9,000 for a job. Please, if you have your own vehicle, inquire directly at our dock in Olympia. So technically, I could take the bank loan, get $130,000, and I mean, let's look at the truck dealers. We got, only one we have is Cascadia, the Freightliner. There's only one truck available at $117,000. And that wouldn't give us much for upgrades. So we probably should make a little bit more money first. Why is that one all the way in interesting. I'm up here and it gives it to me in Arizona. So, well, anyway, I hope you enjoyed this episode of ATS Truckin', exploring Washington State. Have a good night, or good day. Well, night. It is night for me. All right, bye.